Members of the company, this is your Places call. Places, please. Places for the top of the podcast. Places, please.
Get ready for a behind-the-scenes look at the glitz and not-so-glam of Broadway, education, and everyday life with Uncommon Sense. Join hosts Christopher Smith and Charnopher Lopez as they bring you the best stories and shenanigans that seemingly prove how elusive common sense can really be. So take a little time for yourself to hang out with the dynamic duo Charnopher. And no leaving early, because you might just miss that 11 o'clock number.
Stand by music. Music, go.
Uncommon sense, the 11 o'clock number. And we are Charnopher.
Hi, everybody. We are back.
Hello, everyone.
Guess what? Sharna?
What?
Now, you probably already know this, but we're doing a special little bonus episode, and I'm very excited about it.
A special guest here right next to me. If you're watching, you can see
Yeah.
his adorable little face. But for those of you who are listening, we have a special guest. And before I introduce him, he came to me. He knew that I was doing this podcast, and he said, "Hey, Mom."
Spoiler alert.
Can I be on your podcast? Yeah, spoiler alert. So special guest today is Sebastian Ezekiel Lopez. Say hey, bud.
Hi, I'm Sebastian.
Okay, so I need to rewind here for a second. I did not realize that his middle name was Ezekiel. I love that. That's very unfortunate that I didn't know that because...
Thank you.
Because I've known Sebastian most of his life, and therefore I'm disappointed that I didn't know his middle name. Bad on me.
Yeah, so reason Ezekiel, well, Jerry and I both liked it, and obviously it's biblical, but it's a name on Jerry's side of the family, too. So
there you go.
That's where his name came from.
I love a family name. As you know, I've got Grace and Christopher and Amelia Joy, so I think I got it.
I love it.
I'm on that page.
Oh, I love it. For those of you who are listening and you can't see Sebastian, I feel like we're already just the vibe we're giving off over here. We kind of know what we're going to go with in this episode.
That's
so
right.
I know I've talked about Sebastian a little bit. He's my sports child, and he's currently wearing, an all-star shirt, an Angels hat. He's here. But when he asked me, "Hey, Mom, can I be on the podcast?" I said, "For sure." But we don't do sports stuff, as Sebastian knows pretty well. My introduction to sports has been through Sebastian, which has been really fun. And I've learned some stuff. I've learned a lot. What out of the sports, Sebastian, that you play and that I've watched, which sport do you think I know the best?
Baseball.
Okay. What's it?
Baseball.
Yeah. What would be the second sport that I know a little bit about after baseball?
Well, I mean, I like basketball better, but I think you know more football because I played it longer.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
interrupt.
we're going to get to a point where we're going to have Sebastian ask us some questions and see if we can.
Agreed. That was I going to say, because I know very little about sports in general, shock and awe. But I want to know.
No, he said shock and awe. Like, oh my gosh, Christopher doesn't know sports like that. Yeah,
What?
Shock and awe.
But I want to know all the sports you play. I want to start with that. Like, what are all the different sports that you've played?
Baseball, basketball, football, and soccer.
Yes.
I don't play soccer anymore, though.
Okay.
And is that kind of the order in not how you like them?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Say it again. So the order.
My favorite order, yeah. I like baseball the most and soccer the least.
Okay.
So.
And side note, I'm going to be a mom for a second. He doesn't run track, or he's not on the track team, but at their school they do field day. And what events did you do in field day this year?
The 50 meter, the 400 meter.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Hold, please. We lost an AirPod. Okay, here we go. Go back.
Do I say it again?
Yeah. Start over.
The 50 meter, the 400 meter, the basketball shot, the obstacle course, and the beanbag toss.
Yes.
And out of those out of those events, dude, you crushed one of those running ones. Which was the one that you like were like out the gate and you were in front of everybody?
The 50.
He's kind of fast. He's kind of like a fast runner guy, even though he's like not, track is not his thing. But I think from baseball and having to run in baseball, you know, he's one of the fastest on his team for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
so
the
I
only
want to
way
do two things. I want Sebastian.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the only way that I run that fast is if someone's chasing me with a knife trying to kill me. Let's be honest.
Or if someone's offering you like a free cocktail.
I mean,
You'd be like, I'm there.
also correct. Also correct.
Well, okay, this brings me to Sebastian. It's so funny. Honestly, this is actually good timing because even though there's part of our family, a side of our family that's maybe not as sports oriented, we still like, we're very good friends with the Youngs, who at some point will probably have Maddie and Parker on here. Parker played sports growing up, but Maddie did not. And I did not. And, you know, Ruby is athletic, but not like Sebastian. But yesterday, Father's Day, we played. Was it?
She's playing volleyball today.
She is at a volleyball camp, you guys. My singing, dancing, showgirl daughter is at a volleyball camp.
Okay, but can you?
Which she was pumped up.
When she is spiking.
In 8th grade.
When she's spiking the ball, does she do like a spin, a tour jeté, I don't know.
What do you, Sebastian, what do you think about Ruby's volleyball skills? Like, honestly.
I'd probably rate it a 5 out of 10.
A 5 out of 10 for her age? For
yeah.
her girl,
for her age, probably a 7 out of 10.
Yes. All right.
She's not bad. She's not bad.
She can't really spike and set.
Well, she's just learning.
Because she like hits the spike down here.
She's learning, but
and then when she sets, she just smacks it.
But I'm wondering after this week at volleyball camp, she's going to come home and then she's going to be like, "Listen here, Sebastian.
Yeah,
let me teach you some things."
Well, that would be everyone complaining about my volleyball skills too.
That's okay. We're super supportive of all levels, and that's what I was saying yesterday. We played a wiffle ball game out in our street for Father's Day, and what was our team name? Sebastian chose. Oh, darn it! Sorry, folks. I keep pulling his earphone out. Okay. Sebastian chose me to be on his team. So it was Sebastian and I against Ruby and Jerry. And then Tiabi, who is sporty, but she has a broken ankle. She was all-time pitcher. So what was our team name?
Shabby. Because
Shabby.
Sharna and Sabi.
Yes.
So I call him Sabi. That's my nickname for him. So we were Shabby. And we killed the other team.
Yes.
What was our final score?
We won 18-6.
Yes.
18-6, folks, in a wiffle ball game with mom. So,
Done.
You know, I'm not terrible.
But also, can we just talk about the fact that you're wearing a Ragnar hat? Like, you cannot say that you're not like fitness sporty. Come on.
Thank you. I took up running over the last several years. Yes. And I am coordinated because I have a dance background, but I'm learning quickly that dance coordination is very different than hand-eye coordination.
Oh, interesting.
I can throw a football ish. I cannot catch a baseball to save my life. However many times, Sebastian. Well, I mean, I can. If you
like go like this to catch it.
I can't show the camera again. I like boink. I don't do it correctly.
Smack it and catch it.
So Jerry and Sebastian have tried many times to teach me, and then they just giggle. But I still participate, and I still try, and we won the wiffle.
Hit like 2 home runs yesterday.
Yes, I love a 2 home run day.
So here's something funny though that we were actually talking about yesterday as well. I don't know a lot of the terminology, so when I cheer at the games, I'm always like, "Go people, good job! You hit the ball." And Sebastian will be like, "Mom, it was still out. Like you can't cheer like if they still get out, you know?" Because I'm like a cheerleader,
Right.
So I'm trying to learn some like sayings of what to say when he's at bat. What?
You cheered for the other team when they got a hit.
But tell them what. But tell them why I'd say that.
Well, because we're beating them 11-0.
So you were like, you felt bad for them.
Sad.
You felt bad for them.
Yeah, like Sebastian's team was crushing, and so this one kid finally got a hit, and then I was like, "Good job!" And then I was like, "I know it's the wrong team, but
Charna, you need to learn.
Come on,
sports etiquette. You do not cheer for the other team. Come on. Even I know that.
I mean,
at intermission. I mean halftime. I mean what? We can talk about that.
Well, and that's another thing too. I've learned a lot of the terminology. I mean, I had to learn how to score keep for baseball, so I'm better at like understanding it. But early on, soccer was his very first sport he played when he was little, and he played it for a while, and he was great at it. And then football came. Do you remember the story? I'm going to tell the story about the first time I dropped you off at football at the game. You don't remember it? It'll come back to you, I think. So we were running a little bit late, which, if you know, the Lopez family is usually par for the course because Jerry's on Lopez time, unless it's a baseball game. Now, if it's a baseball game, we're 49 minutes early. But anything else, we're running late. So it was his very first flag football game, and we had never been to this field. And where they play flag football, there's like 6 games going on at once.
Yeah, there's like 6 fields, so there was like every age group was playing.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids out there. But we rolled up, and I'm like, "Go, buddy! Like, you got to go find your team." And he's like, "Mom, there's so many kids." Yeah. And I said, "Find the kids who are wearing the same costumes as you, and like go." He turned around with this look of like, "You are out of my family." You. Do you remember that now?
Yeah, now that you said it.
And I just looked at him and I was like, "I'm sorry,
They're
but
called uniforms.
I mean, uniforms, go." It was funny.
That's
and
funny.
you know, we do the whole rehearsals practice.
Yeah.
You know, like for a long time, it would be like, "Oh, he's got rehearsal. Oh, she's got practice, intermission, halftime."
Right.
But Sebastian has been around a lot of theater too, and I really love, even though he doesn't want to perform, and I'm totally fine with that.
I'm
I love
not fine
he's
with
a really
it.
good supporter.
I want him to perform.
Christopher wants you on stage. He's always helpful with like load in, and he understands the process of like set building. He sees Jerry build all the sets, and then he'll watch the shows, and he's there, and he knows a lot, and he hears a lot of the music when we're choreographing or when I'm working on shows. Say it again.
I know a lot of the songs.
Yeah.
Okay, so
before you do that, I have a question,
Sebastian,
though.
out of all the shows,
Before you do that,
okay, Christopher has a question.
Because we like to interrupt each other. I want to
That's
know,
what we do.
Sebastian, if you would ever be interested in being like the tech side of things, like a stage management or set building or lighting design or anything like behind the scenes.
Maybe like when you take off the props from the stage, but like I don't want to be responsible for messing up the lights or something.
Okay, so like a stage hand, like a, just a stage crew.
He said like a stagehand, like stage crew. So you would be the one that brings off the desk, or you set out the flower pot or whatever.
I could do that.
Yeah. He totally could. And he's super detail oriented. So I think he would be the one backstage that's like, "Come on, guys, it's time. We got to get ready in places." He's good like that.
I think he could
I've
actually.
done how many shows? Like one. I did one this year, where I was. It's called the Passion Play. It was about Easter, and I was guard 1.
Yeah, you were.
He nailed Jesus to the cross.
Well,
he got to do like the actual nailing Jesus to the cross, and that was a big job, buddy, and you did a great job.
I only had like 12 lines though.
Hey, that is 12 lines, sir. That is 12 lines, 12 important lines. Every line is important in the Easter story. Okay.
It's true. And I think with how he said like the lighting, I think it's that the responsibility part of it. And I think as he gets older, I think he would do well in those areas.
And that's what I was going to say. Is I
we'll see what
actually
he wants to
think
jump
since
in
he
and do.
is so detail oriented, stage management might be in his future, because stage managers have to be like hardcore detail oriented.
You look good, buddy. He's fixing his hair.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, we're taking the hat off, guys. Costume change.
Costume change.
Okay, I'm still wearing my hat.
Uniform change.
Okay,
uniform
so
change.
Sebastian,
All right.
I'm going to ask him, out of all the shows you've seen, can you think of the one that maybe you like the best? Your favorite show to watch, or maybe was the funniest, or something that you've seen us do or we've gone to see? What's your favorite show?
I only remember Legally Blonde and Anything Goes. That's the only show, because I don't remember like Suzical.
What about Newsies?
What about Kinky Boots?
Kinky
He liked
Boots.
Kinky Boots a lot when I took him to see Auntie Kibi's.
Yeah.
But was that because Auntie Kibi's was in it? Yeah, I know. You were so excited to see it.
Probably Anything Goes.
Yeah.
Why did you like Anything Goes? What did you like about it?
That it was on a boat.
Yes.
He also helped build that set. So I feel like he
He had
painted a lot of it
investment.
and he was involved in that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think for sure.
Very big set.
It was a big set.
And he's like he's the whole loading the U-Haul, helping with that and unloading and riding in the U-Haul. And you're part of all of that. Okay. if I give you some clues, or if Christopher and I give you some clues to shows, do you think you can try and guess them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to have seen the show.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do my
I'm
best.
going to start really easy.
Okay.
I'll start, and once you know it, if he's not guessing it, you can jump in with more clues.
Watch me fail.
I'm gonna do easy
Watch him beat me.
Okay. What musical is about an orphan girl?
Annie.
So
Nailed
quick.
Nailed it already. One clue.
I have a question.
Okay.
I want another one. I want to do one.
Yes.
My clue is my show stars a plant.
Oh, Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes, correct. Ding, 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 ding.
I think he's gonna know more than he thinks he knows.
Wait. Little Shop of Horrors over Anything Goes.
Oh.
I forgot that we did it in Little Shop of Horrors.
That was a fun show.
He liked that show a lot, and you saw it a lot too when we did it.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it like 4 times.
Yeah, and you went through the plant, right?
Okay.
You got eaten by the plant?
Yeah.
Good.
I got to get eaten by
Yes.
Okay. What show has the song "Seize the Day"?
Newsies.
Boom.
Let's see. What else? What show, this might be tricky, has the song "We've Got Magic to Do Just for You"?
Pippin?
Say it again.
Pippin?
Got it. So great.
He knows more than he.
Sky is my favorite song in that one.
Did you just hear?
No.
Corner of the Sky is
Oh.
my favorite song in that one.
Good choice.
Oh, we
Good
have-
choice.
Oh, no, I moved it.
So,
Okay.
let's see.
Christopher, do you
Ooh.
have one?
I'm going to sing a little bit. Da-da-da-dun. 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 Da-da-da-dun.
Adam's Family.
Yeah. I love the thought. I was like watching the
love it.
thinking happening. I loved it.
Okay. What about Good Morning Baltimore? Think about it.
Oh wait, Hairspray.
Yes. You are on it, my man. You are on it.
Okay, Sebastian, what musical has the song about burping and farting in it?
Gosh.
Yeah, you do.
There's
I
also-
got you beat. Yeah. And then they're like burping and farting. And there's a donkey in it.
Oh, Shrek.
There you go.
I thought you'd get that. We haven't listened to that one in a while. I haven't listened to that one.
Freak flag.
Oh, yeah, that would have been better.
That's
Do you have
okay.
another one, Christopher?
A funny thing is I thought I did, but then it went out of my head. Oh, what about
I have one that I know he'll get.
what is one that we can try a song and then I'll give another clue if it doesn't work. What is one that has the song Defying Gravity?
Wicked.
No.
We were listening to that last night.
Yes.
All 4 of my kids were outside in the backyard singing Defying Gravity together. It was amazing last night. It was like a moment that I can't believe I didn't film.
I was like,
like,
you have
oh
a
my
video?
gosh.
You film everything. Come on, girl.
I know. No, we were like in Father's Day mode there. Okay,
Well,
I have
that's
one for
good
you. Are
too.
you ready? Say it as soon as you know it. Ready? Pop.
Chicago.
You didn't even get to say
That
it.
was so fast.
That
I
was
only had to
so
give him
fast.
one word. Pop.
Right. Okay, I want to do one now.
So,
I want to do
Sebastian, I got to tell a funny story.
you do
Okay,
that.
hold on. Wait, I got to tell a funny story about that show and hold yours. So, Chicago was how many years ago? 5?
one.
How old's Grayson? Because Grayson was a baby.
Grayson turns 5.
6?
He's
Okay, so 5.
he was
So
5 years old.
Sebastian saw that show, and he, when they're that age, they're little, like they just repeat everything.
Yeah.
And so he could say all the songs. And one of my favorite moments, we were driving on the freeway. And so 5 years ago, Sebastian, how old were you? Oh, math is hard.
6.
Ah!
You see me? I was like, so he was only 6. He was only 6 years old, and all of a sudden, he's in the back seat, and he's just like, "It's one of them Mormons, you know." And I started laughing so
I would
hard
have crashed my car.
because he doesn't get the context of
Right.
it, right? But like he had the intonation of
Yeah.
it. It's one of them Mormons, you know. And man, I was giggling.
Oh, that's funny.
That was funny, buddy.
That is so funny.
Also, okay, I'm gonna let you do yours, and then I have one other comment about him watching shows. But give your clue. Give your clue, Christopher.
Divorced. Beheaded. Died. Divorced. Beheaded.
Wait.
Survived.
6. I haven't even seen it, but
I know you haven't seen it, but have you listened to it at all?
He has the program right in front of him. No, he has. You know what? Ruby's listened to it, but when we're in the car and they choose songs to listen to, she usually puts on like Taylor Swift and Zombies and all that kind of stuff, right? And he likes rap music a lot and hip hop. Okay, so one thing I will tell you, I love when Sebastian sees shows. And I like it when Jerry comes to, because then he'll tell me like certain characters he thinks like are just super funny. So when he saw Matilda, he really liked what was Joshua Bradford's, the salsa guy's character? Rodolfo?
Rodolfo, yeah.
What did he say?
Rodolfo.
What was his one line that was so funny?
I don't know, but he was really funny.
And we got home and Sebastian was like mimicking him. Like, babes. He said something about like, you're ruining my vibe, babes. And he would do the lines. Do you remember the line?
No, he was super funny because he was like,
yeah, get that head pop going.
So I think Sebastian can really, he appreciates, oh man, me and these headphones, you guys, it's totally my fault.
Well, you know,
sorry listeners, but we're sharing headphones. He can appreciate comedy for sure. He likes the funny shows and he likes to laugh.
Yeah. Well, who doesn't like to laugh?
Okay, Sebastian,
Boring
it's your
people.
turn. I know, right? Do you want to try and quiz us on something sports and see if we can answer? Now, you know how much I know about sports. Don't ask me who won the World Series in 1978. No. I will not know. But like something that maybe I would know.
I was going to say who's the first baseball team, but then you wouldn't know.
I'll guess.
All right, who's the first baseball team?
The Yankees?
That's what I was going to say. Oh, well, nope.
Am I close?
Not really.
Okay, who's the first baseball team?
The Cincinnati Red Stockings.
Oh, shoot.
You know what's so
never
funny?
Gotten that.
I was going to actually say the Red Sox. So I was like.
But is that the same team and they were originally called the Red Stockings? Oh, no, different team. Okay.
Well, the Red Sox are in Boston, right?
Where was the Reds?
Oh. Yeah.
Nobody send me hate mail if I'm saying things
Reds
wrong.
Okay, do you have any other trivia that maybe we might know?
Who's my favorite player on the Angels?
That I would not know, but Sharna, do you know?
I feel like, okay, so in my defense, he does change favorite players, and I don't. Does he have like a saying or something? Is it the Crone Zone guy?
No.
Is it Otani?
Crone Zone is not on the Angels. He's on the podcast.
I'm sorry. See, okay, but at least I got something.
Yeah.
Crone Zone is a baseball player guy. What's his last name? Cronenfeld? Cronenfeld is a teacher at Salem, right? Cronenworth. Okay.
Mrs. Butterworth?
Is it Mike Trout? It's Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Fourth guess is a charm.
You know what?
Mike Trout. He's a center fielder. I know where he plays. He plays in center field, and he's a great player, and he gives back to the community and to charity. So I appreciate him.
All right. Who is my favorite baseball player of all time? I'll tell you, he was on the Cardinals. He's the shortstop for the Cardinals, and he could do a bunch of backflips.
Hold on. I'm going to cheat.
Christopher's Googling? Let's see. He said, do it. I don't know. Is he still the shortstop for the Cardinals? No, he's retired. He's old. Okay, he's older.
Is it Paul DeYoung?
Shortstop?
No.
He's retired. Paul DeYoung still plays.
Okay.
That's what I get for Googling.
What does his first name start with?
O.
O? Omar. Owen.
No.
Hold on. Starting with O.
What's his last name start with?
S. Think of Lucia.
Ozzie Smith. Ozzie Smith.
I was like,
I only needed 49 clues.
I was like, Ozzy Osbourne played baseball?
Okay. Christopher, how about this?
All right.
Do you know what position Sebastian plays in baseball?
I don't know.
I played 2.
You play what?
Why don't you tell Christopher?
Shortstop and second.
Okay.
Shortstop and second base.
When I played softball or baseball in PE class, and I usually was in right field. Let's be honest.
We play like bucket ball or whatever. You have to throw a ball into a bucket.
Okay, but bucket ball. Bucket ball feels like it's something that happens in the middle of Podunk, Iowa. Sorry, Iowa. It came to mind. Bucket ball. I'm here for that. But I played right field, and my favorite was the time that I tried to catch a fly ball, and I'm an idiot, and it went into my glove, and I caught it like this, and it just went boom, smashed me right in the face. I was like, okay.
But see, that's like learning like the glove, like way to turn it.
Yeah.
It's hard for me. I don't know why. They try and teach me constantly. I'm getting better, but yeah, if you try and catch a fly ball like this, it's gonna fly right into your face.
Here's how I'm gonna help you. You helped me march. I'm gonna help you with this.
Okay.
You just choreograph it. Have Jerry just like try some different catches, and then you're like, choreograph. This is the move for this one. Yep. This is the move for this one. Like, you just choreograph it.
I think that might help. And I will say with batting, they'll even use, like, Jerry will use dance terms. He's like, okay, passe your leg. Like, he knows.
Up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, because Ruby can't do it. She just says passe your leg, and she goes like.
Yeah, so you can kind of use different terms because it's the same motion, and they have little sayings too. So yesterday when I was batting, where you're saying, what to the catcher?
Knob
to the catcher. So when you go to bat, you turn it and you put the knob to the catcher before you swing. So like those things help me too. Like it's like a little ritual or whatnot. But it is choreographed. It is very much choreography. But
all right, what else are we gonna do?
Look at Sebastian. He's getting impatient now. I mean, we're almost at a full episode. What else do you want to talk about?
More shows.
Sure. Okay. How about let's see. How about oh yeah, that's what you think.
Oh, I know the song.
Which show is it from? Think about it.
Is it Charlie Brown?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't even think I would have got that one.
Okay. Well, and in fairness, Ruby's working on that song right now, so we listen to it a lot.
Got it.
With her, I was the boy, or whatever his name is.
Say it again.
I did a duet with her. I was the boy.
Oh, I like that.
He practices and he does the duet. Let's see what other shows you might know.
What show does the main character wear a mask that covers half of his face?
Ooh, do you know that? You know what's funny? You've never seen the show, but he wears a mask on half of his face, and in the movie Dora, they sing a song from it, and you always sing it, and it's funny. It goes bum bum ba 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 ba. What does he sing when they're in the jungle?
He's here.
Because if I say the word, it's the name of the show.
The
Phantom of the Opera.
There you go.
So in that show, he wears a mask over half of his face.
Yeah.
How about what show does the main character? Oh, this is too easy. But what show does the main character fly? I'm flying.
I know the song.
It's a Disney character. And Mommy played that role.
I was going to say you were in it.
Peter Pan.
That's right.
Yes. What about, I'm trying to think of other shows he's seen in the past.
What has a full cast of children as the main character or main ensemble? And
you hear what he said?
Matilda?
Correct.
Say it again. I didn't put you in the mic.
Matilda?
Mm-hmm.
Matilda.
Love that. What about, let's see. I'm trying to think of stuff he's seen us do or Ruby do.
I'm thinking of 3 of them.
Are you serious? Well, then give us a clue and see if we can guess.
All right. She goes to law school.
Legally Blonde.
Okay, what's the other one?
Emotions.
Oh, Inside Out.
Oh.
Inside Out. It was like a smaller show we did. Yes, at a Spotlight. Yeah.
Okay.
What else? Oh, I have one.
Ready.
In this musical / movie takes place underwater and on the land.
Underwater and on the land?
And your sister was in it and she was a fish.
Oh, The Little Mermaid.
Correct.
Yeah, you got it.
Sebastian is in there.
Yeah. Actually, that was Sebastian's stage debut. We did The Little Mermaid years
play
ago when he
Sebastian?
was probably 18 months. What'd you say?
Wasn't Barnum?
Oh, yeah. I put him on stage as a lion in Barnum when he was like not even a year old. He couldn't walk. But his first, like, he came out as Sebastian the Crab with Parker, and he had his little crab oven mitts, and he disliked every moment of it.
I'm obsessed.
He disliked every moment. I know. Oh, what you got? Oh, you lost. Okay. Do you have any other ones, Sebastian or Christopher? Any other quizzes?
I'll just do one more.
Okay.
French Revolution is my clue.
I know the show, but I don't know if Sebastian will get it.
Okay.
Have I seen it? Have I?
I don't think he's seen it.
Okay. Well, never mind.
Let me sing it here. I'll sing a song and maybe you can guess it. Do you hear the people singing the song of it? No, I don't think it's Les Mis.
At the end of the day, there's
He
another
hasn't
day
seen it.
dawning. He's like,
I don't think
no.
he knows that one very well. What about? Do you remember the show when there were Siamese twins at the hips?
No.
Do you remember seeing it with Maggie Giddens where they were connected at the hip? It was a while ago. You were little.
Oh, I feel like I remember seeing it, but I don't know what it's called.
Sideshow.
Sideshow.
He said he was thinking that in his brain.
I love that.
All right, Sebastian, before we go, I have a question for you. Any tips or tricks or advice to kids who maybe are in a family with like some people like sports, some people like theater? Like how do we make it work? What's a good thing that I do or you do? What's advice to people that you think you could give them of how you can support?
Try to do theater, or if you're on the other end, try to do sports.
So perseverance. Just try it.
Before.
Say it again.
Because I did theater before, so.
Yeah, and I think maybe like I'm not great at sports, but I try to be involved. And I know theater is not your first thing you love, but you still help out and you come and watch your sister and my shows with my students. And I think you do a really good job at that, bud. I appreciate you. And I learned to scorekeep, and you know, we make both things happen.
That's right.
I like it. And dance is a big part of sports. Like a lot of professional football players take ballet, and it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian's a pretty good dancer.
I love that.
I mean, he's got some moves. Maybe he'll show us on another episode.
No.
Oh, he's just shaking his head. He won't even say no. He's just like,
No.
No.
no. All right.
Maybe we can get
any other questions
we can get a little
for my
video of him
special
dancing
guest,
and
Sebastian?
put it on the Instagram.
I have some great karaoke videos
Okay.
of him, but he told me that those were not for publishing, that those are just for us. But maybe he'll change his mind one day. He can sing. This guy can sing.
love
He can
that.
sing harmony too.
All right.
I know.
Well,
All right. Thank you, Sebastian, for joining us today.
yes, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
It was our pleasure.
I love that.
Our pleasure.
All right.
I learned that the other day. Thank you for having me.
You did?
That's good.
That's very good manners. I love that. So on our show, when we leave, Christopher does our little outro. So he's going to say a bunch of stuff. And then we have a fun way that we leave the show that you can join in on.
Are you ready?
Okay?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Please like and subscribe on the YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at Charnopher Official. Check us out at uncommonpod.com. And on that note, Charnopher.
Charnopher and Sebastian out.
That's right. Charnopher and Sebastian. I love that.
This concludes another episode of Uncommon Sense. If you're ready for more of this fresh, hilarious, and unique perspective on the world of entertainment, education, and life, be sure to subscribe right now to catch every episode. If you gasped, laughed out loud, or even snorted, share the show with your friends and aspiring entertainers because, let's be real, sharing is caring. For more Charnopher, tune in to their witty insights by checking out the website uncommonpod.com or connecting on social media. Tune in next week and get the real insider scoop on another episode of Uncommon Sense.